Start a fire in this bitch. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the program. Oh, just got text from Mr. Ali. He ain't finna be here. He's out with a case of the errands. He's out with the wife. Hey, I'm Uncle Black. Welcome back to 2.5 Heels. As you can see, I'm always joined by my co-host extraordinaire over there, Bri. Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I don't know. I'm going through a well of emotions right now because, you know, I'm happy. Some personal things in my life are going well. And I get to go home. I miss the white walls of my office. And I miss the good internet. I'm gonna be honest. I miss the good Wi-Fi, the strong Wi-Fi that I pay for. I miss that. So we get to go back home and we get to record like normal people moving forward. So just happy about that. Not happy about some TV shows that happened this past week. I feel like this week has fell off compared to everything that we've been getting over the last month and some change. And we can get to that in due course. Let's pay some bills, as we always do. One time for the one time. If you ain't, you need to go ahead and get on the Wrestling Society Network. You need to go ahead and just go. Because I'm going to keep talking about it until you do. Just go. Yep. WrestlingSociety.com on all your internets. I don't care if you're using Chrome, Firefox, Safari.
Internet Explorer.
That's still out. I didn't know that they still do that.
It's called Edge now.
Edge. Okay, Microsoft Edge. I don't care if you want to carry a pigeon. I don't care if you want an Android, Apple. I don't care if you got a beeper, pager. I don't know if it's available on the beeper and pager just yet, but it's everywhere, man. WrestlingSociety.com. We be live on there from time to time. Not this week, but we be live on there often. And also, too, y'all might want to buckle up for the WSN 2K that's going on over there because a little birdie told me that shit finna be lit. And shout out to our partners, Downtime in the Ring. Shout out to Donovan, Chris, Morgan, Tevin. Because Tevin's... Can I say his name? I don't think it hasn't been announced yet. Can I say that name? Well, I don't know. I already said it, so it's nothing else I can do. It's out. So, I mean, whatever. Shout out to y'all over there. Shout out to DJ over there running the ropes. He just had a swell episode with my co-host. So you might want to go back over to the YouTubes and go click it and watch it in its entirety. Right. Yes. I think that's all the housekeeping. TED Talk time. Mm-hmm. TED Talk is sponsored by WSN. You go ahead.
Fuck Liv Morgan.
Fuck her.
And fuck CM Punk.
Fuck him. We want Roman Reigns. Because Solo, you are not him. I feel like that's much better. I'm not going to say fuck Solo Sikoa no more. I'm just going to say we want Roman Reigns because Solo is not him. That's better. Go. So that's my new TED Talk.
That's better. We love Safa.
Okay? Yes, Safa. My boy. Appreciate you. Come holler at us. Come get on the show. We'll talk to you.
What's up?
Yeah. But we got some wrestling to talk about, man. We talk about Friday Night Mid Down because that's pretty much how the show felt from start to finish. That shit was mid AF. I feel like
I'll take your word for it.
We was just trying to get to SummerSlam, and we can't blow all the loads on the road, so something had to give. One thing I will say about SmackDown this week that was pretty cool. A lot more women in the ring and on the matches. So they was out here with Meechin was fighting. Who was Meechin fighting? Tiffany Stratton. Who else was in there? Bianca was whooping on Chelsea. And it was just a good night all around. You know, just continuing storylines, keeping everything afloat. What else? Where do we start? We start at the beginning. Cody Rhodes came out, the champ, if you will, and he started to talk about how, Randy's my mentor, he's my friend, and blah, blah, blah. But Randy wouldn't want me out here talking about how sad I am. He would want me to fight. And I'm thinking, oh, snap, the bloodline about to come out. But no, we were joined then by A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory, and Grayson Waller. who just came out being dicks, if you will, and Cody ended up punching on both of them, which I find hilarious. Hilarious. And that led to a match being made. Cody and a partner of his choosing, a mystery partner, ooh, to take on A-Town Down Under in the main event. And he had to find somebody. And Lord, did we know who he was going to pick? No. We had to wait till the end of the night to find out. Oh, you knew? You knew who it was? I didn't know.
He's only been teaming up with two people. One of them is out with injury, so we knew it was going to be the other one.
Listen, I was hoping it was
Process of elimination.
I hoping it was Mama Rhodes because she got hands. When the chips are down, who do you call? Your mama.
We can't have... Look, as much as I would love to see Mama Rhodes getting in the ring whooping these boys' asses, we can't have Mama Rhodes getting in the ring and whooping on these boys. Not in a sanctioned match. We can't have Mama Rhodes in a sanctioned match.
My boy's the world champion. My boy got the belt. If I want to get in there and sock one of y'all out, it's my business. But we find out who his tag team partner is later on in the night. And what's the first match? I don't remember all the matches. First match was Carmelo versus Andrade. A surprisingly good match on a show that didn't really... surprising. Well, for me, because the expectations were already set so low on what to expect here on this show, I was pleasantly surprised that Carmelo and Andrade went out there and cooked just like they did in the Money in the Bank. They just had time.
I was about to say, I wasn't surprised that they had a good match at all. You know, they already showed us what they could do at Money in the Bank. So I feel as though it doesn't matter how the show kicks off. The matches is what matters. So
Facts. And Andrade got the victory in a situation where Wade Barrett said it best. I hate that, or Corey, one of them said, I hate that somebody had to lose this match. But Carmelo is slowly falling into that point of, hey, he can lose, but he's still very, very good at what he does, and his spot is all but sewn up. But I know eventually his fortunes will take a turn for the best, and he will start winning. I mean, Connie Jordan. Sorry, that cough. That cough, man. That cough, I'm sorry. Hey, it's been a while since it's just been me and you on the show. It feels good.
It has been a while.
Feels good. Then after that, we get our backstage promo off. We're side by side, screen by screen. Nia Jax on one side, BBL Bailey on the other. You know it was coming. BBL Bailey on the other side. And this one kind of, it wasn't offensive. It didn't, flat's crazy. It didn't do anything for me. It didn't tickle my pickle. You know what I'm saying?
Therefore, it fell flat. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, it was just stereo. It was the plain old Jane old insert two wrestlers here. I don't like you. You don't like me. I've known you for over 10 years, which is pretty much everybody in WWE. No. Phone call. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. But as I was saying, sorry, phone call, but I'm back. This non-threatening face-to-face confrontation, interview, didn't do nothing for me at all. I take it you didn't see it, so you're not missing anything at all.
I didn't see it, but y'all already know how I feel about Nia Jax. Nothing more needs to be said. Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. Well, if I'm not mistaken, that led into a backstage promo with Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair, Jay Cargill, Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, trying to get into Nick Aldis's office to try to get these tag team titles back. But they met each other, started bumping heads, and then that's how we got the aforementioned Belair Green match, which Bianca Belair won with a roll-up. I mean sudden roll-up. Like, I didn't anticipate it to be that fast and that sudden. So it was like, a cheap win, maybe, because she could have just hit the KOD, and that would have been it. But then again, maybe you want to protect Chelsea too because she's hot right now.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I feel like they did it to protect Chelsea, but I also feel like this is the beginning of Bianca's heel turn. Like we're starting to see little bits of a heel persona coming from her, because roll ups, we all know that's it's a cheat in my book. It's a cop out. So I feel like this is them starting to just, you know, progressively, slowly give us the Bianca heel turn that so many of us have been asking for a very long time. And it's coming soon.
I'm going to have to oppose you on that just because I watched everything in its entirety. And the way Bianca won, it wasn't a heelish roll up. It was a Chelsea rolled up first, and then she just had a better roll up. But watching everything, Jade just looks over everything. If you get a chance to go back and watch Jade during Bianca's entrance. Every time that I never needed you at all line, she is saying that shit word for word. And the demeanor is changing.
Jade don't need
she used to
her.
smile a lot. Absolutely. So me, I see Jade making the heel turn and putting boots in faces because
we don't want that.
I mean, Bianca started off. Look, Bianca. I mean, at this point, who wouldn't?
Me.
When she came in, that's you. General consensus will say, "Hey, listen, I feel like I don't want to boo Bianca Belair. Remember what she did at WrestleMania all them years ago with that cute little baby girl?
So?
Dancing with the babies?
So?
Dancing with the little children? Never forget that.
I did.
I mean, listen, what happened when they tried to turn Montez heel?
They didn't.
It didn't work.
They haven't done
it. It didn't work.
Haven't been
Just
able
like
to
this.
Do anything with the Pride because the leader of the Pride is out with injury. So they haven't even been on TV. That don't even count.
Well, listen, even before that, there was an attempt. And it just didn't work. They tried to change the music. They tried to change the demeanor.
Not an attempt by Triple H.
Yes. Not the dag blasted.
We've seen enough of Bianca Belair as a face. Me personally, Bianca's becoming stale. I don't care that she's the EST anymore. I'm tired of it. I want to see something different. And that something different would be Bianca Belair as a heel. There's nothing else for her to do as a babyface. She's won every damn title there is to win, including the tag team championships at this point.
Agree to disagree. I don't know. I feel like when I see it, then I can, develop an opinion on it now. But just right now, from the naked retina, I just can't see it. I just can't not right now. And another thing that I thought I couldn't see was Logan Paul in LA Knight's in-ring promo thingamajig contract signing, whatever that was. We signed the contract, y'all. It's official
Finally.
For SummerSlam for the United States Championship. Logan Paul versus
Feels like
LA
it took
Knight.
all of 2024 to get to this point with these two. For me, I feel like stale is just gonna be my word of the day at this point. Because
the name of this episode is Bri Thinks Everything is Stale. There it is.
Yeah, because I don't care about their storyline anymore. I don't care about their beef with each other. I don't care about Logan Paul's run as United States champion, which he's only defended twice since he won it. Like, I'm over it all at this point. I know this match is going to be in his hometown, so he's probably going to retain. But at the same time, it's LA Knight. Y'all can't just depend on the crowd always backing him, because at some point, and for me, it's coming real soon, if he loses this match, I can't back you no more. Like y'all gotta give him something. This is the second year in a row he's been in the Money in the Bank match. Had a possibility of winning. The people wanted him to win, and he didn't win. So it's like, at this point, y'all got to give him something or let the man go. The man is in his 40s. He looks great. But it's got to happen. Something's got to give.
I see you really are taking on the heel role in this show because I'm just over here all optimistic, like it could work. They could save the match. And it's like, man, I'm sick of this shit, man. They need to do something with him or I'm going to hate him too. Throw his ass in the TED Talk. It's all right. It's okay because us as fans, it's completely subjective to us in how we feel. And your feelings are valid and you're entitled to have them and experience them. Mm-hmm. See, that's called emotional growth, fellas. Y'all need to learn something about that. But about the match, I hope that LA Knight wins because at this point, what is Logan doing other than keeping the belt at home and keeping it off of television? Mm-hmm. I don't know. At least LA Knight has defended. He'll be on TV popping his shit and all that. So with that, it got the job done. The contract signed. We're going to SummerSlam. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention too. At the end of that Bianca Belair, Chelsea Green match, the Unholy Union, which is Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, appeared on the screen talking all mischievous and bad girlish. Like, hey, we'll give you you ain't getting no rematch, but we'll come talk to you next week. Basically what they said.
So they're getting a rematch.
And then
got it.
Or SummerSlam kickoff, who knows? We know how this goes. But I think from there, what else happened on the show? We get Michin versus Tiffany Stratton, which ends with the most devastating move in all of entertainment, the surprise roll-up. Due to shenanigans aplenty, shenanigans galore. And this is the point where I got a little bit bored. And I'm like, this is stupid. But we got something out of it. The angle at the end of the match where Bayley broke the Money in the Bank briefcase, which means that Louis bag is coming.
She's gonna get a pink
or that
one.
Louis briefcase.
She's gonna get a pink one.
I want to bring the Louis bag.
I want her to have a Barbie. You want to briefcase.
All right, so right here on the show, if she come out next Friday with a Barbie pink Tiffy in the Bank briefcase, if they got it on shop.com, I'll buy it for you. And that's binded by the show. If she comes out with it, it's on record. If it's a pink Tiffy in the Bank briefcase, then I got you in a replica. I hope it's not over 500. If it's over 500, I'm going to go back to this tape and be like, I did say it, but it's over 500. Yep. And I said that too. If it's over 500, you can wait till I buy my first belt. And then we'll get the briefcase. Shucks. But yeah, that's all that was. BBL Bayley strikes again. And another match that I see you couldn't care less about at all. Nope. Just do what you're gonna do with the belt. Let's get to the good stuff. Bring in Charlotte. Because I feel like that's the eventual end game. She loses to Charlotte at the Rumble. I would love that. I would love that to happen. I know you wouldn't, but I love it.
I'm tired of Charlotte.
I can see Bayley crying. You always do this, Charlotte. She's gonna be mad as shit. I mean, she the queen.
The queen
the
of
queen
what?
does what she wants.
Of what? Being
the
just
queen
like her father?
Of W. The queen of WWE.
She is not the queen of WWE. Absolutely not. Anyway,
listen. Then we get an announcement that we have we got some matches for next week. We got a tag team match with Michin and Bayley taking on Tiffany Stratton. and Nia
We all
Jax.
know how that's
Also,
going to
it's
go.
confirmed that we get. Also, we find out we have Santos Escobar taking on LA Knight after a little confrontaciones in the backstage area. So that's going to be a good match. And we have a tag team gauntlet match to determine the number one contenders for the tag team championships. And there's a laundry list of people that's in it. I couldn't tell you, but if I had to guess, and I'm a gambling man, the bloodline will find some way to get the big fat dub because it's the takeover. And DIY needs to lose because I feel like they want smoke because of what Jacob did to him. So, poor DIY.
We all see it coming. They'll be fine.
But they'll always be fine because it's Johnny Wrestling and Tommy Chomps. That takes us to our main event, to where we're greeted by one Cody Raheem Rhodes walking to the ring, getting ready for his match. And I'm thinking, oh my God, who's he going to pick? Who's going to be his tag team partner? And of course, without missing a fucking step, in comes Kevin Owens, taping his wrists, like, you ready to do this? And he was like, yeah. And then I'll see you out there. And then that led to Kevin Owens getting a banger one-shot entrance, which always is a good time. I feel like the novelty of that will never, ever wear off to me.
They did it with Mommy on Monday, and it was perfect.
We'll get to Monday night right after this. We can talk about that. That's going to be fun. We get to that. Prior in the evening, there was a message from the Bloodline, and Solo basically said, whoever is your tag team partner is finna get smoked after this match, which is basically like saying, hey, don't team with him. And by God, one, Kevin Owens got murked, y'all.
We saw it coming.
Let's just call it what it is. The tag match, it did what it was supposed to do. It got you ready. But yeah, your boy got murked. Murked. After Cody Rhodes defeated Austin Theory with the Crossroads, out came the Bloodline to put hands on all of them. And it was only 3 of them that came down the ramp. I'm like, where's Jacob at? Where's Jacob? He's just waiting. And sure enough, when he struck. Just repeat it. They tried to kill Kevin, y'all. They jumped him. And then they put Cody through the table. And that's how we go off the air on SmackDown, man. Just trying to get us interested in this WWE Championship match.
It's not working. It's not working.
We'll see what happens next.
I don't care yet.
It's not. I don't think you ever will. It's just not there. It's just not there, y'all. Well, let's move on to TV that's interesting that we actually want to talk about. It was actually fun.
Yeah, Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. As you said, kicked off with Mommy's Return. Want to go ahead? I'll let you take the lead on this one. Go ahead, do your thug thizzle.
So, Mommy is back after a amazing return last week. She gets her one-shot entrance, and she comes out to, first of all, the pop was crazy. Everyone was ready for Mommy to come back, and she wasted no time. She was like, I'll deal with Dom later, okay? That I'll deal with him later. My concern is Liv Morgan and the title that I never lost. And of course, Liv, she calls out Liv, okay? And Dominic walks out.
In true Eduardo Guerrero fashion. Rose in hand.
Black rose in hand. And her reaction, love it. She gave him nothing. She turned her back. And she was like, no, we're not doing this. I don't care. You're in the wrong. And then, the crowd, they would not let that man speak. He could not get a single word out. And then Liv pops up on the Jumbotron. And she's like, I told you that I was going to take everything from you. And, it worked. And like, she's talking about how she had a great weekend with Daddy Dom in Mexico City. Like, she was just really like, she
She's
was
dragging
dragging
it.
And then Rhea was like, you know what? I don't care. I want the match at SummerSlam. Like, we all knew it was coming. Like, this is what I want. And Liv was like, you know what? You got it. And she was like, I helped Daddy Dom beat Rey Mysterio, which is something that you could never do. She was like, so I can't
Whoa!
wait to beat you, which is something I've never been able to do.
Whoa!
It's not gonna happen. But, it was good. And then we get backstage and we're in the clubhouse. Well, Rhea is in the clubhouse. And Dominic, she won't let Dominic in. She will not let him in. She is just going off. She's like, absolutely not. No. Like, you fucked up. And Damian walks up, all smug. He's like, ugh, like, things still a little, touchy between y'all. And he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to get her back. Like, it's fine. I never did anything. Like, just, playing innocent. And Rhea she starts throwing flowers and everything out of the clubhouse. And, yeah, that was the opening of Monday Night Raw. And then we get Sheamus versus Big Bronson Reed, which...
Man, first things first, fuck Def Rebel.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that I make that.
Sheamus got Def Rebel, y'all, which that...
I don't know him. I don't know him from a can of paint. I don't know that. I don't know that man from my left or my right. I don't know him at all.
You know what? Add him to the TED Talk.
Fuck Def Rebel. No, he ain't even worth it. Fuck Def Rebel. Just keep him out of it. He's not even worth staining the sanctity of the TED Talk. I'd be damned if the first thing out of my mouth on my podcast is fuck Def Rebel. You gotta be fucked up. Just stop making music, bruh. At least stop making entrance themes that suck ass.
You make them for other companies.
But then
WWE, absolutely not.
The boy has a job. I understand that. Get your money,
right.
get paid.
He don't do it well.
Do a better job. Just tighten up. I mean, listen, I can barely make. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I can do better than Def Rebel. That's it right there. I was just making a beat on the table. That's it.
He don't deserve to get paid
That's
for this.
That's crazy. I probably would. I wouldn't go that far to say he don't deserve to get. Because I mean, do you have Logic Pro on your computer? You don't even got Logic. How you gonna say he don't deserve to get paid? I don't know what software he used, but I'm sure that he paid some money for it. We just shitting on the quality of his music. I don't want the man to lose his job.
I want him to lose his job. I want him to lose his job. Because then maybe we'll get decent theme songs back.
No! Fuck that!
He can lose his job. He'll be alright. He'll find something better to do. You know how they say don't quit your day job? Yo. He shouldn't have quit his day job.
What if this was his day job?
I don't know what to say at that point.
All right. Well, listen. That boy Sheamus there. It's gonna be sad to see him go.
15
but you know what? We're gonna enjoy him for the time. Enjoy him for the time being, dog. They went out there and that's the best way I can describe what they did.
The Rock'em Sock'em robot. That's.
Well, that was just how I was throwing my hands, but them shits was like, stop. They was out there.
The 10 beats on the announce table is what did it for me.
Pristine. Nobody ever seen that before. Who won the match, by the way? I forgot. Where the notes at? You supposed to have the notes. I'm the color commentary. You the facts. You got the run sheet. I got the notes.
I ain't got the run sheet.
We've been doing this for 38 episodes. I thought we'd have had this system down by now.
Look, I ain't got the notes. Not today.
All right, well, let's just hope and pray
I
that
believe
Sheamus
it was Sheamus. I think Sheamus did win.
We put it over.
And then Pete Dunne
lost his fucking mind.
I don't even know why he got beef with Sheamus. Like, I don't even remember how Brawling Brutes even ended for him to have beef with Sheamus.
Redacted just left, and Sheamus didn't do nothing about it. That's probably where he's going to go. And I'm not mad at it. It's just that if we get the Bruiserweight back...
Redacted don't care about nobody but himself.
Redacted and Chase U, but that's neither here nor there.
Chase U is now also redacted. I'm just
Damn.
saying.
As a whole. Sorry, Andre. Sorry. Oh, man. I don't really want to go through Raw. Let's get to the part that I want to talk about. Let's talk about Chad Gable popping out saying, hey, I'm going to find out. I'm going to call out Bo Dallas.
We can talk about that in a minute. We're not about to skip over this Eric Rowan video.
I don't want to cry again, man. All right.
We cannot skip over the Eric Rowan video. We can't.
All right. So, Pat McAfee got a tape earlier in the day on the Pat McAfee show. And thank God that there's a VCR player on the WWE trucks. They were able to play it. And of course, the video starts. And it's Rowan sitting in the chair. And I guess this was his time to bare his soul to the world. All right, you just go ahead. I don't even want just go ahead. Just talk about what happened.
It was nothing different from the sunglasses. It was nothing different from Taylor Rotunda's video with Uncle Howdy. He was asked questions about, how it felt losing not just one, but two brothers. He talked first about, losing Brody and how, it was difficult, it was rough, but he had Bray. He still had Bray, he still had Wyndham, so it was fine. He was able to, bounce back, and it was okay, But then he lost Wyndham. And now it feels like he has no one. So it was
The man said he fell down a well and didn't want to get no help.
It was tough to watch for those of us who have been watching for years, and it was, yeah. It was good, but a rough watch for those of us who knew about Brody and the Wyatt family, and he had the sheet mask. That was what did it for me. Was the sheet mask. Yeah. R.I.P. Brody. That one still doesn't feel real, much less Wyndham. So I still feel like the sixth member just needs to be no one.
Nobody.
Just let it be the Fireflies, let it be the essence of Bray and Brody,
We'll see what happens. We don't know. We can just sit back and enjoy the ride. that now we can go to my part. What I was gonna say. You just had to fucking make me cry, yo. Chad Gable said, "I know who Uncle Howdy is, and it's time for me to talk to him. So, Bo Dallas, bring your ass." This was after the fact that he went to the Alpha Academy, the old Alpha Academy, Tozawa and Otis, and asked for help. And they was like, "No, you on your own. We helping Xavier Woods out against the Final Testament. So fuck off." Basically what they said. Fuck off, Gable. But Gable already had a plan. As he called out Bo Dallas started to make his way to the ring. No music, no Tron, just straight crowd admiration. And then that man got jumped by them Creed brothers, man. And let me just say this. If you ever want to learn how to sell, like your life is dependent on it, like you only got one shot, watch this. Because I have failed many a time. And I try to make it look as good as I possibly can. I don't think nobody can fall like this Bo Dallas can fall. All right, that man was selling like everything must go, and the rent was due. The baby crying, ain't got no milk.
Before he went out there, like, all right, now if you get out here and no sell all this, we done. Wyatt 6 is over. Like, he went out there and sold like his career depended on it.
Such good shit. And that led to him just laying in the ring in pain, chuckling. What is so funny? What is so funny? Chad Gable said. And then he said, "There you are." And I'm like, who?
We knew.
Then the lights hit. And then the Wyatt 6 made their way. Just took about like 3 minutes to get down to the ring. And of course, the Creeds and Chad, they got the fuck up out there. They got up out of there. Chad got up out of there, but the Creeds was like, "Do we leave? Do we wait to leave? All right, let's leave." And then that led to an amazing shot of the Wyatt 6 posing in the ring, one reminiscent of the Wyatt family. So that one, they got me there too.
Now, me personally, I thought they were going to use this segment as a way to introduce the 6th member. But
it's too early. We only just talked to Rowan. We still got to talk to Dexter. We still got to talk to Nikki.
Yeah.
And Joe.
Yeah.
We still got another month. We still got like 3 months of this shit. We can drag this out forever.
I don't know about forever.
I know you don't like it.
I don't know about forever.
After last year, I was like, yo, fuck all this long-term storytelling. Take the mask off. That's all. That's all it is now. Like, yo, fuck all of the chapters. Let's get to the destination. Fuck the journey, Hunter. Turn the GPS on. Like, let's enjoy the ride, man. I feel like this can only go on for like maybe another 2 months or so. Maybe something happens at the Rumble.
I'm like, I can't see this going too much longer. Like, it's good, but we gotta get something.
All right, I feel like what you want to see, like Pat McAfee get murked or something? Like, yes. That's what you want next? Hey, Pat, she said it, not me, dog.
Right,
she said it, not me. I don't. I would rather not.
Chad, but we didn't even know they was coming after Chad. They had been coming after Pat multiple times now. Okay. They have now actively popped up on his show, not just interrupting the video feed. No, that means Nikki Cross or somebody walked themselves out there, dropped that box, and then ran.
And then ran before the lights got turned back. that's how it would have went. All right, go. That had to be
some random intern, you know.
Yeah. Hey, you got a package, bro. From who? She said. That's what she said. Where do we go from there? Do we get the Damian Priest Gunther face off? Again, something I can tell this week. Bri is unbothered Bri thinks everything is stale, and Bri just doesn't care.
Yeah. It was alright.
Or was it the match? No, he had a match with
Damian had a match
Braun
with Braun
Strowman,
Strowman,
right?
but that was after this little face-off they had.
This little powwow where Gunther just basically made Damian the biggest babyface of all time after he loses
Yeah.
this championship. He called him poor. I'm like, no. He said, hey, brother, the streets are a choice, and you made it.
Basically.
My mama raised me. She gave me everything I wanted. You was out there fighting for your life, and I was just chilling in the house, minding mine. Makes sense to me. And now, because of that, Gunther is just better than Damian Priest. And now, at SummerSlam, Gunther's going to win that world title.
Mm-hmm. I still don't care about the match. I care a little bit. I care a little bit more than I did before, but I still know it's going to end with Damian dropping the title to Gunther, which I have mixed feelings about. You know, I'm on the fence about that, but yeah,
I'm not. Shit. He won the King of the Ring.
So
he needs to win. Because for all that, why the fuck do we drop the Intercontinental title?
I'm still mad that he's not Intercontinental Champion right now. You know, I still feel like Sammy being Intercontinental Champion was the wrong thing to do, but whatever. I'm ready for Sammy to drop the title to anybody. I wanted him to drop it to Ilya. Damn it. I was ready for Ilya to win in the main event. I know we didn't get there yet, but I was ready for it.
Right. Well, shit. I feel like Gunther as world champion is going to be great for everybody and everything because he is just the ultimate heel. Somebody that you love to hate. And somebody who's very good at wrestling. And he can talk like a motherfucker too. He got a... What? You telling me that Gunther does not have a good promo?
No, he doesn't. I talked about it with DJ. We both agree. The man needs some help. Okay, he needs some milk when it comes to the mic. He has.
The man needs some milk.
He needs a good mouthpiece. He needs a mouthpiece. He needs a Paul Heyman type of somebody to talk.
Listen, when you can chop like that, I don't need nobody talking for me. I talk for myself.
See, there's a difference here because there's someone just like that in NXT, but he know how to talk, and that's Obafemi.
Why are you crossing the streams? We ain't got to cross the streams like that.
Can cut a good promo and still chop somebody at the knees and just whoop ass. Gunther can whoop
Why
ass.
are you putting my kids against me?
Oba ain't nobody.
You can't do this.
First of all,
Oba's my favorite from NXT. You cannot put him up against Gunther because, as I've always said, I will always be Team Obafemi. Always. Yeah. And I can't go against the family. Yeah. But if that's the match we doing, Gunther, sorry, brother.
Gunther's done.
You got it later.
Okay. Promo and in-ring wise. You know, he's done.
I don't know. After the triple threat match, he did say something that wasn't quite savory to the local audience about how he dominated two men. Oh, hold on, brother.
Who gonna check him for it?
You want them? You want it? Not
right.
me. I'll tell you that much. I ain't checking shit.
Nobody.
Not me. But shit, where does that take us? That takes us to Drew McIntyre attempting to get his suspension lifted. That didn't work out too well, did it?
No, it did not. And you know, I loved Drew McIntyre in this segment. It was Adam Pearce that irritated me. Because why are we trying to force him to apologize to referees who know what the hell they signed up for when they agreed to the job?
He hit me.
Y'all been getting hit for years.
That was it. Drew hit me.
And what happens every time y'all fall out the ring in the middle of a title match? And we
They're
gotta
told
wait.
to lay there.
Right. But y'all selling it. But y'all selling it like somebody hit y'all. The same thing happened here. How many times have y'all gotten hit trying to break up these brawls? And y'all ain't never been asked to be apologized to in front of millions of people.
Man, this is just for the story. But Drew didn't apologize at all.
I wouldn't have either.
If anything, he did the polar opposite and got his ass to remain being suspended.
Yep.
So now we don't get to see Drew again. Now he's out.
We'll see him. Just not for another week.
Absolutely, because I mean, and how fittive that Drew is suspended for another week. And guess who's gonna be on Monday Night Raw next week? Piss Magnet Phil. So, cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to mute what he has to say next Monday night.
I'm gonna watch what he has to say. I know I say fuck CM Punk, but there's still that part of me that it's like, nah, this is my childhood. I'll check it out.
He's still cool.
He's still
cool.
But we'll see what happens.
All right, I'll say one nice thing about him. How about that? I'll meet you halfway and say one nice thing. Living Color was nice to record him another version of Code of Personality. Because Tony owns the original.
Nice about him. There's something nice about Living Color.
I mean, that's his song, so guilty by association. There you go, brother. That's for you. And then we get a backstage segment where Dominic is just trying to get it together. Trying to get his hands back on Mommy. And my boy Jey Uso just makes the whole evening by running up on Damian like, hey, champ, is it true? Tell me, is it true that Mommy is single and ready to mingle? Because I'm trying to holler. It's like a Damian said, well, maybe. Just not helping at all. Throwing around yeets and whippers and all over the fucking place.
I can already tell that face Damian is gonna be my favorite thing ever. It's gonna be so good. Heel Damian is great, but this face Damian so far, I love it.
Funny as hell.
Of course, my favorite part of this entire segment was when Dom went to, go make the match official against Jay. And then he goes and tells Mommy. He's like, I'm gonna, show Jay that you belong to me.
You hear the crowd like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Why you say that?
And she walked off as she should because Mommy belongs to nobody.
Man, you skipped the funniest part. Jay was like, hey, listen, you see Rhea. Tell her I said hi. Oh, and leading up to that match, Dom loses that match, by the way. Let's just put that out there. Due to a lot of shenanigans and chicanery.
And by shenanigans and chicanery, I mean Liv Morgan.
Yeah. Rearing her ugly face on television. Trying to get a quick little ride ski. Trying to get a little ride ski, if you will. Copperfield. Pipsqueak is crazy. She's like 5'4".
Nah, she's shorter than me.
All right.
Pipsqueak. Because I'm 5'4".
Pipsqueak. All right.
She ain't
okay,
5'4".
Well, you know what? You call her Pipsqueak. That's cool. But, of course, in the midst of straddling and whatnot, Mommy made her appearance, which made her scurry and go away, which led to the spear and the splash, and Jay getting the 1, 2, 3, which led to the duly noted Mommy is pissed at Dom for losing. And Jay just in the ring like, call me.
But she did tell
Yeah,
Dom,
yeah.
she was like,
Call me.
I don't belong to you. You belong to me. So yeah.
Sucker.
Um, but then
You think he's back? You think he's back in?
I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is Mommy has Jey Uso's number, as we found out in a
Mm,
backstage clip with Jackie
mm.
Redmond.
Yeet.
She asked Mommy, she
Yeet.
said, "Does Jey Uso have your number?" She said,
Yeet.
"No, I can." Nope, it wasn't even like that. She said,
Go ahead.
"Yeet."
It's a little ass head.
So we will see how that goes. I don't know.
No, not main event.
Main event,
Mommy.
Mommy, I'm
Sounds
here
kind of
for
good.
it. I will buy the shirt.
Sounds kind of good.
I will buy the shirt.
Damn, Don, you fucked the bag up, bro.
He did.
You better get all. You better get all the tendies and nuggies he can while he still can,
He can
bro.
get them from
That's
Liz.
all
He'll
I'm
be
saying.
alright.
Man, give me a. Hey, look, Dom, give me another 5, bro. I see she got the game and all that. Give me a PS5, gang. I need that. Which led to the main event. Am I missing? I didn't miss nothing, did I? I didn't miss nothing on the way. Did you? Did we miss anything?
No, not really.
All right, cool. Main event time. Sami Zayn versus Dragunov for the Intercontinental Championship. Why did they do this? Because Dragunov asked.
Nah, Sammy asked for it.
Oh, Sammy said, "Give him a title shot." Huh? He's stupid. I wouldn't have fought him. That man's crazy. But to know that this match was going to end the way it ended, I wouldn't have just had it in the first place. I would have just made it an angle.
We all
But
knew.
I don't have the
We all
pencil.
knew it was going to end
Hunter does.
with Braun Breaker.
That man. That man. Oh, what did he say? No bread, no water, just me. That's Braun Breaker, man. Just running through everybody unnecessarily fast. So, do you feel like eventually we're going to put this belt on Braun Breaker now? Because
we have to.
We can't keep doing this.
I told y'all this is the word of the day. It is going to get stale.
Stale. All right, I'm changing the name of the episode. This episode is not stale. There it is. That's the name of it. There it is. In the fine print. Oh, this is great.
We got to put the title on him eventually. There has to be an end goal here. We all know Sammy ain't gonna hold this belt too much longer. I feel like just pull the trigger and do it at SummerSlam. We gotta put the belt on Braun Breaker. Have to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that was Raw. Yeah. I mean, I didn't watch much of Dynamite, but I do know that the Blood and Guts match is all booked. We got everybody that's going to be in it. We got the Elite, the Young Bucks, Hangman Adam Page, Kazuchika Okada,
and Jack Perry. Without noting that we have a new champion over in AEW.
Oh goodness gracious! Maxwell Jacob I was gonna get there. Congratulations to the new AEW International Champion, my favorite bad person over on AEW, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. After with damn near a 60-minute,
man needed
a 60-minute marathon. But then said, "Easy work, get the fuck out of here." That shit was hilarious. A 60-minute classic with Sir Wilbert Ospreay. And boy, listen, they were smart for putting that match on first and going like they went. Good shit.
Yeah.
But as far as Blood and Guts is concerned, like I said, we got the Elite. Then we got Team AEW, which is Swerve Strickland, Darby Allin, Mark Briscoe, and the Acclaimed. So next Wednesday should be fun. I'll have fun watching it from my humble abode. And I can't think of nothing else. Oh, Mariah May made an appearance, and Tony Schiavone lost his fucking mind. I'm gonna just say
Didn't
that right now.
she dress
He bumped his
like
damn
she made
head.
an appearance
She
dressed
dressed
as timeless
exactly
Tony Storm?
as timeless Tony Storm. She was standing there holding the microphone, not saying nothing. Schiavone was like, "Come on, speak, you bitch!" Like they like, Tony, you can't. That's unprofessional. I'm so sorry. Like Tony is like, shoot her. Like he real mad about that. And
Wait,
I feel like all that does is just add a level of seriousness. Yeah, go find the clip after we get finished. Serious level of realism to the story, because we know how every time Tony Storm did an interview, who was it with?
yeah.
Schiavone. So it's perfect. I can't wait to see what happens. I don't know who's gonna win in Wembley, and I'm just gonna be here for the ride. I think I'm gonna shell out the money to go to watch it. I'm gonna pay for it because to see the matches that's gonna be on this card is gonna be racked and stacked. Anything else you want to add? Because I feel like I'm good.
I'm good. Just one more fuck Liv Morgan,
Right,
you know,
cool.
that's it. Just one more.
Just throw that in
One
there.
more. You know, nothing too crazy.
Just in case if you made it to the end, don't forget.
Yeah.
Fuck Liv Morgan. I knocked my headphones out the shit laughing. That is so fucking funny. Sorry.
What happened?
What happened, right? That's exactly what I said after laughing. Ha ha ha. Look up what happened. All right, let's get the fuck up out of here before I break something. Bri, where can they find you at on all the shit?
Yes, y'all can find me on Instagram at Bri99 period with 2 underscores. Or you can find me over on the WSN website, WrestlingSociety.com. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice synergy. I like that. I'm UncleBlacc215 on everything. Follow the YouTube page. Go to the WrestlingSociety.com and make an account.
Yeah.
I will know if you did. Because I would love to have everybody over there talking about wrestling and shit, because we do it anywhere. But it's nice to do it over there. Don't forget live content daily on that website. Library full of shit to get into. Follow the page at 2.5_heels. And I don't know, that's pretty much it. Listen, Mr. Ali will be with us next week. Hopefully he's not running errands. And we can get his candid views on everything pro wrestling. For Bri, I'm Uncle Black. And we'll see you guys next time.